Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Syracuse Orange. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sanders. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Paul.
And you got to come out.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Oof, and after that pick 6, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. Syracuse right back at it. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Let's it fly. And the pass hits, picked off. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The offense set for a first down play. From the gun, the ground game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Afterburners coming. Touchdown, Cuse. And the defense doing work. That ball was squirting around on the field. Finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down. and that's all that matters.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. Gets it out quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Might be looking to run. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his big tight end.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to get to it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard. They got it, it's blocked. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be...
Going for the big play. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Syracuse right back at it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Griffin. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs. At the 35, it's 1st and 10.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too, even running.
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Orange will have to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Comes out throwing on first down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And he reels it in inside the 30. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, West Virginia.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. This is ultra aggressive, still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He breaks a tackle. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Syracuse right back at it. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Looking for room. It's Griffin. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The pull and throw off the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping 2 hands on the ball.
West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Power football with the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now the pitch. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you this is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Looking for space to the left. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. From the 33, it's 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Grabs it in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Spencer. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Getting some heat. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their touchdown Mountaineers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And he tacks on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Completes it in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Grab near the sticks. It's Griffin. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Catch in the middle, it's Fuller. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He wants to throw. Fires to the right. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to it. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Back-to-back possessions, 2 forced turnovers, 2 interceptions. Defenses are salivating. That gets you excited. I'm the next guy trying to make a big play. I'm bragging about it if I've already got 1 pick. But if I'm the other guys, I'm like, wait a minute. I got to get me 1 too.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Pocket starts to collapse. And he intercepts it. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. Coming after it. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Defense has been looking so good on this drive so far. They already set up 3rd and long, and now they take all the throws away down the field. Great job in coverage. Great job reading the...
Lofts one high and deep. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
And the returner will be brought down.
That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And now they've lost the ball here. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Now the toss. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Hold. This defense happy. Turned out to be able to decline the penalty. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Feeling some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. This is going all in. Goalpost virtually tapping you on the shoulder, heels almost in the end zone, and you're going for it. Finds his man, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Galladay. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. What a weapon these wide receiver screens can be. Not only do you get a convoy blocking, you get dynamic running.
When you do this and you show me the threat of throwing this wide receiver screen, it makes me play defense differently. It makes me have more guys out wide, which opens the box inside. So I think it's really smart for coordinators and offenses to continually throw these screens to playmakers.
He'll just keep slinging it. He'll try to do it himself. Plows through the defense. And it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways, and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Finds the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Syracuse right back at it. On third down, he drops to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Coates. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Touchdown, Syracuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
They needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. This is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for a crease to the left. Still running at the 40. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's going to run it. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Handoff from the gun. Trucks through the defender. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Mountaineers! Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Syracuse right back at it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little.
At the 26-yard line.
Running it back, it's Buck. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They're going to run it to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Trying play action. Going downfield for the big play. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great. Quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
He wants to take the top off. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the...
Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the catch down the right side. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 40? They keep attacking through the air. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. They used those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield. It's Spencer. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They're trying to slam it in. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. And it's caught. Touchdown, West Virginia. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
And he breaks into the open. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. but I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Here we go. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Orange.
1st and goal. You know what's coming. They know what's coming. Can you stop it? And you can't. Pound the football straight ahead. Get in for 6. Nice job by the big fella.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
Got it on the outside. It's Coates. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. It's complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Syracuse right back at it. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the match.
Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cuse. Oh, Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first, and the quarterback is sacked, and the 2-point conversion attempt is stopped. On the move from inside is 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Okay, Justy, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative.
Time to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Mountaineers. You can see it on the sideline. They built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Bringing it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Griffin. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to fire on second down. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And after the interception, the nifty return gets it back inside the 45-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. West Virginia has it back ready to dive into that playbook. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. They want to throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy's in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
Going up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. And his throw is incomplete.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spencer. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 20. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. They run the reverse. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On second down, just keeps firing. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to. And the defense gets to the quarterback. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. First down here for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he wants it all. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
We've just seen in this game the ball has just gotten away from him a little bit. A couple of times, just hasn't been able to put it where he wants to. And as a result, that's now his second pick thrown in this game.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. One more play to pad the stats. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Trying to get to it. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your quarterback in harm's way there, but that's going to do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games start. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.